Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us on this episode. So, as you can see, it's finally done. We've got the RC10 40th anniversary edition. It's all completed and today we're going to get it running and you can see it going. Now, it did take a while to get done. It was a bit of a combination of other projects coming in as well that were, to be honest, just easier to get done first. And also I had a bit of a mental block in my head that slightly kept on putting the build off, and I thought, I just need to get it done. Anyway, as you can see, it's done and it was a lovely thing to build. It was a lot easier than what the clear classic RC10 would have been. Much nicer plastics to work with other than that the clear one. So yeah, it was really nice to put together. Didn't really have any major problems as such. What I will do is we'll take the body off and you can have a look inside. Body wise, I've used some of the decals and just went with my own theme a bit really as well. And the colour I've used, if you want to know, it's Corsa Grey. It's Tamiya paint and it's called Corsa Grey. Take the body pins off. So. Okay, so let's whip that off and you can have a look. So there we go, in all its glory. So yeah, and I haven't put any holes in the body for an aerial tube because I don't want to run this receiver in here eventually, if you're wondering. So I've just dangled the wire out the back for now just to get the run video done. It's going to go to a 2.4 gig radio if you're wondering. Anyway, so what have we got? Well, we've got the 44 gram nose weight that I put in the Classic as well. That's from MHRC. So I've put them in. Now, so you can't use them for the iconic races. You have to use stick-on weights, but this will probably never get used on them. So I went with that. I quite like it. It's a nice fit and it looks good. We've also updated the steering as well. We've got the Factory Works steering bell cranks on there as well. A bit more precise than the original kit items, so we've put them on as well. Really nice. Now, I did have it's probably just me, I had a bit of trouble building that up, and it's probably because I couldn't decipher the diagram on it properly, so it's probably just me. But once you've got it all the right way, it does go together nicely and it's not difficult. I just made a meal out of it. One thing to do if you are going to race this or one of these, as Richard loaded on his, make sure you change out your ball cups here, your rod ends for some Schumacher ones or similar, because these will more likely to pop out if you have a bit of a crash. Anyway, just a bit of a tip there for you for that. That's if you're going to race it. Anything else? Well, the only other thing is as well, I'll pick it up, is we've popped in a Reedy motor. I wanted to put a Reedy motor in and I've bobbed in one of these, another one of these brushed Reedy Radon 2s, which I had in the Clear Classic, and that was a 17 turn, and I've actually gone and put a 15 turn in this one. And also just a quick 1060 ESC, nothing major for this, and a nice E-Tronics ET2060 servo. And I don't know if you can see it there, there's the little number for the chassis of this one. Now it's a bit difficult to see, it is there, but this is number 068 if you're interested, so it's quite a low numbered chassis. Quite pleased with that. Right, so that's what we did. As I said, wasn't a tricky build, though I would say make sure you build the top lay shaft and where the diff is essentially up here now on the 6th gear. Make sure you follow the instructions for that carefully and it all fits in well, else you won't be able to get your gear case bolted up and you'll get everything binding. So do watch for that. But other than that, yeah. Oh, and also as well, I did put on chassis protector. Now this one was from Model Sport. I am waiting for another one actually, but I thought if I'm going to run it I don't want to scuff it up, so I did put the Model Sport chassis protector on. I think TKR make these, but there you go, well worth doing as well. Anyway, so that's enough of that. I think we actually want to see it run, so I'll put the body back on. At Stanley Park today again, it's quite quiet actually, which is nice. Right. And while I'm thinking on as well, think I probably mentioned it on the last video. I'm sure you may have noticed, but we have definitely surpassed our 4,000 subscriber mark. I think there's about 4,020 there now. So massive thanks to everyone for that. Really pleased that we've got that and we're on our way to carry on growing the channel. Right, so there we go. Let's give it a bit of a run, shall we? Get on the right mode first, I don't want it. Right. It does motor on quite nicely. Move my aerial out of the way. No one wants to see that. But yeah, I think he looks great. Obviously I'm biased, but now I'm going to park it there just for a sec. Now, when they first announced they were doing the Classic Clear Edition, I thought that was like superb looking. It looked absolutely fantastic. Now, having had that, and now after building the 40th, I still think, as much as I like the Clear Classic, the 40th anniversary edition, or the traditional looking RC10, it does still look better. I don't know, something about it, it just looks ace. But I'm still very pleased to manage to get both of them. Even with these tyres on, it's drives really nice on grass. I've not got grass tyres on or anything. I think what gearing I put in. I think I've got an 81 tooth spur gear out the kit, and then it's got something like a 23 tooth pinion on. It's so quiet as well. It's so smooth and quiet, and it does feel it's quite softly set up. I've only set it up per kit, as the kit instructions say, and it just goes really nice. Just like it when it accelerates, it sounds ace. Nearly rolled it. Right. Okay, as I said, wanted to run it today, which is exactly what I've been doing, to show you all finished after it's taken me forever to get it to this stage. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. But yeah, I know there's been a fair few of these done now, but you know, still, I think it's well worth looking at. And look, there you go, nice and clean underneath still. But yeah, so that was the RC10 40th anniversary edition. So yeah, really pleased to have that in the collection. Also as well, massive thanks to Inside Line Models, because they are the ones that got hold of this for me, and I probably wouldn't have got one otherwise. So big thanks to Paul and the team at Inside Line Models. Thank you very much for that, and the Clear Classic. Fingers crossed, although I think it might be a bit more difficult, I've got the RC10T on order as well, which is the original stadium truck they did, so hopefully we may get one of them. There might not be many coming to the UK, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, massive thanks to Inside Line Models. And again, there's a 5% discount code that you can use on their online web store. So if you go to www.insidelightmodels.com and you can use Andy RC5 and you can get 5% off. I'll put the code in the video comment thing as well. But yeah, Andy RC5, that gets you 5% off. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. And again, thanks to everyone who's got us over 4,000 subscribers. Much appreciated. Right, I'm going to go because I've got to figure out what I'm going to be doing next after this is done now. Now that this is done. Right, I'll see you all soon. Look after yourselves. Take care. Bye.